guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Fenty concealer and powder. So these are brand new, just came out. I literally got them the day they came out so that I could do this review for you guys and let you know how they work. It's going to be a brutally honest review, okay? Also, if you guys are new here, my name's Marissa, so please hit the subscribe button down below. I upload twice a week and they are makeup, hair, fashion, whatever type of videos. I am going to be starting something new, guys. It's going to be called Makeup Monday. So every single Monday, I'm going to be uploading a 100% makeup related video, whether it is a review, a tutorial, or whatever. It's just going to be 100% makeup related. And then on Thursdays, it might still be makeup related, it might be fashion, it might be something else. Whatever it is, you know. Mondays are going to be designated for makeup. So if that is why you guys are at my channel, if that's why you are here, make sure you stop back on Mondays. And like I said, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you know when I upload. Also, follow me on social media. I'm going to have my Snapchat right here. So, you know, take a little screenshot of it, whatever you want to do. Just follow me on Snapchat because I'm on there the most. And then my Twitter and Instagram is right down there. That's my little @ name, so follow me on there too. I'm just going to kind of hop into it. I want to start getting into doing reviews more, so hopefully you guys like them. If you want to see more of them, let me know as a comment so we could do more. But let's just get into what the concealer and stuff is all about, which I'm going to take a minute because my camera is dying. But yeah, let's start with the concealers. I feel like this kind of has the most buzz as the concealers. So they came out with 50 concealer shades, guys. 50? These other brands, they're shitting themselves, I don't know. So yeah, props to them for having so many shades. The way that they work is they actually match the foundation shades, so I'm gonna get into that more in the video, but I just think that's genius. I just think that's like probably my favorite part about it. Even though I don't use the foundation, but it's just very smart marketing to me. I think it's a very great idea. So anyway, there are 50 shades of this. This is more of a natural matte. I've heard that they're creamy, so I'm excited about that. I'm hoping they are, and we'll just kind of see, how it goes. But yeah, it's like a medium to full coverage concealer, so I'm very excited. It has the classic packaging that they have, which matches the foundation, which I don't have. They also came out with more foundation shades, which is crazy because they already had a huge collection of them. Also, don't mind my crust nails. So we are going to see how this performs. I am a crazy person about my concealers, so I'm kind of gonna be a tough critic, I think, with both of these really. But concealers, I've tried endless amounts of concealers because I have very dark under eye circles and I am dry under there, so it's kind of hard to please me. And then next, they launched 8 loose powders, which is really exciting because they all have shades to them. So I got mine in banana. I'm hoping this is a good shade for me because I almost got one lighter and then I was like, what am I doing? I literally always get things too light. I don't know why. This I'm a little bit nervous about, to be honest with you, because I'm very dry. So I'm kind of going to give you a dry-skinned point of view on these products. So if you have oily skin, I am going to link a few down below of people that reviewed this with oily skin, just so you can get kind of both. I think good products should be able to be used on both types of skin. I think that's like what a good product should be able to do. Even if it's based towards one type of skin, I think that it should be able to work on all. Powders that people love and rave about, I'm not a fan. So that's how I know it's gonna be a brutally honest review, okay? But yeah, I am very excited to try it. So without further ado, let's get into the video and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start by putting my hair back. Gonna look a hot mess. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to start by using my Smashbox Primerizer to moisturize and prime my face. For foundation, I am not actually going to be using the Fenty foundation because when it came out, I was very intrigued by it, but I have very dry skin, which is why we're using this primerizer. I just don't think that it was made for me. I don't think I would really like a mattifying foundation. You know, mattifying foundations and dry skin don't really go. So I'm not going to actually be using that one today. I'm going to be using my collab one that I'm really not a fan of. You guys know I need to invest in a good foundation. So after we are all primed, I'm going to start off with some foundation. So yeah, like I said, this is the collab Bright Spark Radiant Foundation. Not my favorite, but we gotta get the full effect, and it's not really a full effect if I don't see how the concealer plays with foundation, which my dark circles are in dark today, so this is a great test. I'm also breaking out, so this is great. Really see how this works. Also, as a comment, guys, let me know if you like this style of review where it's like a very first impressions, what I think about it. I'm like touching my throat, I can't talk. What I think about it as I'm using it, you know, like very first impression type of review, or if you like where I kind of wait a longer period of time and see like this is my review after wearing it for a week, you know what I mean? Because I feel like they're very different. Like I feel like, yes, if I review something after a week, I'll know how it like lasts and plays better, but you won't get like my raw like this is what I think about it. So let me know as a comment what you guys prefer. Let's go in with concealer, the fun part. So yes, so this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I got this in the shade 185, so they do say that the concealer shades match up with the foundation shade, which I think is super awesome because, as you guys know, I work at Ulta, and a lot of times people come in and they're like, oh, this is my shade in the foundation. Is it going to be the same for the concealer? For different brands, of course, not this one. And I'm always like, no, like that's not how it works. But with this, it is how it works. So I think it's just very smart like marketing. It makes it very easy for like people that aren't that into makeup to find what they need. So I just think it was very smart. I got mine very light because I do really enjoy highlighting with my concealer, and I am one of those crazy people that just really likes their light, like concealer very light. And so yeah, so that's why I got to 185, and this is like a warmer tone. Hoping it's not too light. I was trying to swatch them in the store and I like couldn't really figure it out. Like I said, I've never really used any of their complexion products because I don't have the foundation, but I'm excited to try this. It's supposed to be creamy, which I'm hoping it is because like I said, I have some dry skin. Oh, but yeah, it just has the doe foot applicator. Well, it's going on very smooth. I'm just going to put it on how I normally would. The shade looks similar to what I would normally wear. I maybe could have went a little darker. But yeah, that's normally all that I like highlight. I'll do under my eyes, my nose, my chin, which is normally where I get the most like breakouts. So I put a little bit there, and then I have a scar there, and then just on my forehead to highlight. So that's normally what I do. Went on very smooth. It seems creamy so far, which I'm liking. Okay. Kind of blending out nice, kind of a fan of it. Not bad. It's looking a little light. Maybe I could have went a shade or two darker. It looks really good on my nose, and I will say my nose normally is where I have troubles with like dryness and it kind of separating, and it's looking very good so far on there, so that is like really impressive to me. Not bad. You can kind of see some texture here. I don't mind my freaking chair, and I don't know that it's covering everything. I don't know, it's like very smooth and blending out very nice, which I enjoy. I'm gonna adjust, it actually kind of looks really good in my viewfinder. I'm gonna add just a hint more right under my eyes. Look how dirty my fingers are. Just like right there, just because it's still dark there. Okay, it's looking pretty good actually. It definitely blends very nice, which I am a super fan of, and it's blending nice into a foundation that isn't from that brand, which is very impressive as well. So yeah, concealer so far is looking good. It's definitely creamy, which I love the fact that it's creamy. Coverage wise, I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I would say it's more of like a medium to full, which I think is what it claims to be if I'm correct. So it definitely, like compared to Tarte Shape Tape, I think the Tarte Shape Tape covers a little bit more. I think this one feels a lot better on my skin and blended a little bit easier. So anyway, let's go into the powder. So this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I'm really excited because the packaging of this looks so pretty. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's like really pretty packaging. There we go. I'm kind of nervous for this. Only because, like I said, I have very dry skin, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I am going to try to go in with a brush first. But yeah, I'm going to go in with a brush first, and I got the shade Banana for this, so I hope that it's not too light for me. I always think things are going to be too dark, and I end up going too light. But yeah, I've heard this is very mattifying, so I'm trying to like use a very little bit. And definitely feel it kind of set all that concealer. It's not bad. Oh shit, I almost dropped it. Okay, great. I'm so excited. I'm getting a desk for my little studio, and I freaking need one because I like hold everything on my legs. Okay, so the powder, don't know. It's definitely mattifying, but like I can still feel all the concealer, like not 100% set, so I'm going to bake with it. I'm a little nervous because I can almost see like it's looking sort of powdery to me right now, and I didn't even put so much on. So I'm gonna bake with it, and I'm gonna start, like I'm using just a little bit, like I'm not trying to do a whole lot here. It definitely is a good shade for me though. Yeah, powders, I'm definitely a tough critic. I have the hardest time finding powders that I do actually enjoy just because I do have drier skin and everything looks powdery on me and I don't like that at all, but I want to set it. So like I really try for the best of both worlds. So I am definitely a hard critic on powders, which is why I was excited to try these actually. So I'm just doing it how I normally would, but I'm using a little bit less than normal just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Okay, if you guys could see all the powder on me right now. I don't know about this. So I didn't leave it on that long. Like I said, I don't think I really need to because it's already looking a little powdery. I'm going back in with that brush and I'm just gonna kind of dust everything off. Okay, and it kind of looks like it is making my nose area look very dry. Like I said, I do have an issue with that normally, but it looked fine before we put on the powder. And then it's looking very textured right through here. So I don't think that I'm a fan of the powder at all really, and it's probably, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's just my skin type. I think that it is just not made for people with drier skin, because I did try to use like very little and it wasn't like fully set when I didn't bake it, but now that I baked it, it's like very powdery. I kind of just want to like dust it off me. But yeah, it's like very powdery and I could definitely see some more texture throughout my skin. Yeah, so I don't know if the camera will pick up what I see in person. You can see like right through there, it's very textured. My nose is very textured looking. Right here, it just looks very powdery. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and see how it layers onto this. So yeah, it's not looking that bad. I just don't think the powder was for me. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera and then I will be right back to give you guys my final thoughts on them, I guess. Okay guys, so that is kind of, this is what it is. So final verdict, I guess, would be concealer. I guess I'm gonna just grade it. I guess I'm just gonna go over everything and I'm gonna grade it. Like a teacher, like we're in school. Concealer, really love that it's super creamy. Kind of almost, I don't want to say thick because it's not like a heavy creamy, but it's a little bit heavier than like the Tarte Shape Tape, which is what I'm going to compare it to because that's one of the top concealers. Definitely a little bit thicker than that in a good way. Blended out, very nice. And it had a very like creamy consistency, which I think is very awesome without being like creasy. So it's definitely not creasy, like it's not creasing at all. It's not like thick like the IT Cosmetics one that I do like, but that one's a little thick, you know. Shade wise, I think I probably could have went a little bit darker, but I think it's still highlighted very nice and like I said, blended out nice, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, consistency wise, everything very nice. Only complaint that I would have is that I wish it was just a little bit more full coverage. Like I said, this is a medium to full coverage concealer and it was buildable. When I added a little bit extra here, I did realize that it covered even more, so it was definitely buildable. I just wish that from the jump, like if we could have this with the Tarte Shape Tapes coverage, my mind would be blown. So definitely a fan of this. If I had to give it a grade, I'd probably say a B+ or like an A-. Like I said, almost literally perfection, except for the fact that I would have to do 2 layers. So to me, if it was just a little teensy bit more coverage, I would never pick up a different concealer. But I think the consistency would work for almost all skin types, which I think is very amazing. So that is why I love it. Powder, I was not a fan. I give it probably a C or like a C- just because it didn't work for me. I definitely think if you are someone with oily skin, check this out. This might be really good for you. And like I said, and this kind of goes with her line. Her line is more mattifying, more for oily skin. So I'm sure if you love the foundation and you love how that mattifies you and how, you know, it helps with your oil control, this is probably going to be great for you. For me, not my friend. And like I said, I've had this problem with multiple powders and I kind of figured it was gonna happen with this because it is a mattifying primer, but not primer, powder, but I was gonna give it a shot anyway. So definitely not for me. Like I said, I have very dry skin. I live in Ohio, it snows, it's the crappiest weather ever. So it doesn't even help my dry skin, it makes it worse. So I'm not so surprised that I didn't love this to death. Also, I think maybe in the summer this would work for me. I don't know. Right now, I just think that it accentuates all of my texture right here more than my powder that I normally use. Like, yes, I'm always gonna have, like, you can always see pores right here on me. I have texture on my cheeks. Like, that's just what it is. The powder that I normally use, which is the pure one, if you guys haven't seen any of my old videos, normally hides that, and this one kind of accentuated it. So that's why I'm saying it's really not my favorite. And then if you look up close, I just look very powdery. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope this helped you, and let me know if you guys want more reviews in the future of other products or Fenty products, whatever the heck you guys want to see. Let me know as a comment and we could definitely do that. But yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed yet throughout this whole video, please take a second and subscribe down below. It is free, and hit the bell next to it so that you guys are notified when I upload, even though I just told you guys I'm going to upload on Mondays and Thursdays. And make sure you check out my social media down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video next Monday or Thursday. Peace out.